Choo, allee. Nee, perfect control, I tell you. Choo, choo, choo. Wait. Choo. Exactly like I wanted. Good morning and welcome back to Mongolia. Right now we are in the taiga in the north of Mongolia. It took us a while to get here and it's gonna take us a lot more time to get to where we're actually trying to go, because we are going to go on a horseback ride of in total 6 days to visit the Tsaganuur people, who are the last reindeer herders of Mongolia. So Rudolph and Santa, we're coming for you. And we're gonna leave here now with a guide who doesn't speak any English, only Mongolian, and our Mongolian is on point. You can see the horses behind us and this landscape is just crazy. It's a lot different from where we were before, where you saw the Gobi Desert, because there are a lot more trees and that's what the taiga is all about. This is going to be the first time like properly sitting on a horse, riding it myself and riding off into the distance to look for some reindeer, which is not something people usually do, but it should be interesting to say the least.
To get here we had to get on a 14-hour bus from Ulan Bator to Murun, which is in the north, which is the last city up north. We slept there for 1 day and then we had to wait 2 days for a bus because they didn't have enough people to fill up the bus. And then we had another 10 to 12-hour bus ride coming here. So it was already pretty tough getting here. So 2 full days of driving to get here. And now we're going to do 2 full days of horse riding to get to the Tsaganuur people. So it takes us 4 days to get from the capital to where we're going. It's very remote, but I think it will be worth it. Let's go. Time to mount the horses.
Yeah. This is my second horse of the day. The first one was not so obedient, so I gave it to Naick, who seems to be doing a lot better with it. But just look at the scenery here. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. The Tsaganuur people are the last reindeer herders. Wait 1 minute. A little bit faster. Not that fast. Wait, I will try to catch up to you again. Did I mention this is only my second ever time on a horse? We apologize in advance if all of this horse-tracking footage is going to be unstable, but horse is not the most stable of means of transportation. Using muscles I don't ever use. Good horses. So that one, the white one over there, that's our guide's horse. It's our packing horse. Thank God for the packing horse. I can't imagine having to carry like my own stuff on the horse. And that's Naick's horse and that's my horse. You think the two are interchangeable because they're both white and they have saddles on them, but they're not. My horse was a little bit stubborn and I think we just didn't click very well. So I gave the stubborn horse to Naick. It's a lot better now. He listens to you, no?
I'm also stubborn. I'm just more stubborn than the horse, so.
Hi, Tamara and Leander. Look who's on a horse. Good horse.
Now riding to Tsaganuur, which is the most northern village of Mongolia. And after this we will still continue for 1.5 days. So we're going to like the extreme north, very remote, to the reindeer people, which should be really cool. We've been looking forward to this for a very long time and now it looks like we're finally going to get there. It's a bit cold, not too cold. It's weather's pretty good. Now it's a bit cloudy, sometimes the sun comes out. Apparently it's very cold up north, so we'll see how cold we will exactly be. We have our tent and our sleeping bags, we're really camping tonight. And then tomorrow we will arrive at the Tsaganuur people, the reindeer people. Tsaganuur is the Mongol word for reindeer. And they're reindeer herders and there's only a few families left, like 20-30 families I think. So it's really special that we get to go there. I'm really looking forward to it. What do you think?
Howdy. I think so far it's going pretty well. Oh, wait.
Happy to have a small break from the horses. My ass is hurting.
Oh. And it's not really like my ass that's hurting. It's like in the seam between your butts. That's what's hurting for me. And especially when the horse goes into trotting mode, which mine loves to. Mine does it all the time.
It loves it.
Oh, it's either like do, and then I fall behind on the rest, and then I'm like choo, which is I think the Mongolian word for go. You have to say it. And then the horse is like trot. And even when he says choo to his horse, my horse is like trot. Tjoe. Allee. Nee. Perfect control, I tell you. Tjoe. 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 Wait. Tjoe. Exactly like I wanted. Much sip, very water. Oh, oh. Look at that, my horse is doing as I say. It's a Christmas miracle. I think he was just a little bit hungry because every time we were standing still he was like ducking down to get to the grass. Now it seems to be better after a short snack. We just had a beautiful sunset here. It is so incredible with the lake and the mountains. And apparently now it's only 2 kilometers and then we will put up our camp, put up our tents and have a good night's rest, which is just in time because after like 6 or 7 hours on a horse, it's like, if you're not used to it, it's quite exhausting. Well, not exhausting because obviously I'm not doing much, the horse is doing everything. Even when I don't want it to. I'll be like, stop, and he'll be like, faster. Shut up, human. We made it to where we are going to camp. Not bad, right next to the river, so the horses can drink a little bit. Our guide is attending to the horses. And we are setting up our tent. Okay, but so gonna finish this
on the road.
tent on the road.
Tent has been set up on the outside. Kim was rolling out the mattresses and the sleeping bags. Thank God, because like in 15 minutes time, since we've gotten off the horse, it got really cold. Maybe I'll just have to sleep with the horse. Ooh, yeah. In the meanwhile, our guide has started his campfire. He's cooking up some food. I think it's some soup with some pasta in it and some meat because they eat meat every time. Like, it's a basic thing here, meat with dairy and things like that. That's nice to have this campfire. It brings out a bit of coziness. You can stand around it and warm up a bit. It's already going a bit better now that I've put on an extra t-shirt, which doesn't sound like much, but 2 t-shirts, 1 pullover and 1 jacket. It's a lot better now.
Good morning, and a very good morning it is. I am so happy that the night is over because I froze my butt off. It was definitely below 0, it was definitely freezing. My feet were as cold as ice when I touched them this morning. Guide is preparing some breakfast. Naick is still on the bed. Let's see if Naick is awake. Rise and shine, sleeping beauty.
Good morning.
Good morning. How did you sleep?
Okay-ish, but not very good. Woke up a couple of times because it was a bit cold. Still have 1.5 hours. So.
No, 8:30. He said leave it then. We still have to have breakfast, get up the tent. No, you have to wake up. Oh.
It was so cold tonight that our pot of Nutella was frozen solid, so we tried to warm it up by the fire. Just a bit of patience now. But I'm hungry. Having some company for breakfast.
Wild camping is getting seriously wild.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit like a safari.
Bit like a safari, but colder.
We've seen cows, yaks, goats, sheep,
Horses.
wild horses.
Bit of everything.
What
Haven't
else we
seen any camels yet.
No.
Oh my god, they're staring at you. They're probably like, what the hell is he doing?
Moo, why is he talking to the camera? He must be crazy.
Oh, he had a good breakfast. Had some morning tea. I think that's the key to being able to survive in this climate. Some fire and some warm stuff to eat and drink makes a big difference.
It's not even winter time yet, it's end of August.
For them it's summer. Yes. Alright, we are all packed up. More importantly, we are all warmed up after that little fire this morning. Getting our stuff packed up. And now sunshine, sun came out. got some nice blue skies, so hopefully that'll hold up for the rest of the day. So looking forward to getting to the Tsatan people, because that is the reason why we're doing this trek. That's actually also what I love about it, because you can go just about anywhere in Mongolia and have a horse track. I mean, it's very, very popular here because Mongolians are really the original horsemen, so to speak. So a lot of people do it, but you can also go to Gorky Terelj National Park, ride a horse for a day, like in a small loop, and come back. You can also say you did a horse trek, but we're doing like a trek to something, which makes it cool, I think.
Yep, just going through the bush now. Interesting experience. The landscape's changing pretty quickly now. We're now surrounded by pine trees and by bushes.
Christmas trees!
Christmas trees, yay! Before we were mainly on open plains near the lake. Now it's just really completely different environment. Our doggo is still with us. Here he is. And we're just still riding along peacefully, enjoying the beautiful nature. Come on, RC!
It's getting bumpy.
It's getting bumpy. It's getting swampy.
Beginner, novice horse ride. Anybody? It's a little swampy though. So I think we discovered why it is that you can't go to the Tsatan people by car. That swampy bit that we just did was stressful. I think both for the horse and myself it was really, really stressful. I mean, the horse did a good job, but it just kept gliding away in the water, and then it sort of had to huddle to get back out, and sometimes it was easier to go through the bushes, but going through the bushes isn't exactly easy either. So then it got stuck and it had to drag and had to go back in the water. How are we doing?
I'm dead. Really dead. I couldn't have ever imagined the horse ride to be so tough. I mean, it's not about the duration or having muscle ache, but like the terrain we went through, it's crazy. People have shown me a video beforehand. I never would have done it. It's really crazy. It's like going through a swamp, but not just a regular swamp, like a swamp where the horse is up until the mud, until its belly. And the horse starts panicking a bit sometimes. It's crazy. Choo! 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 Choo!
Look at the horse. So the horse is white, and the brown parts of the horse are where the horse comes into the water/mud. Mud. Mud. On the other hand, I really do have to say, the scenery has been out of this world amazing, no? No comment? Unable to speak at the moment, so I will show you. Look around us. It doesn't do it justice this way. We'd fly the drone, but that would spook the horses. It's unbelievable. I get why the Tsatan people love it here. One more hour and anything, but well, let's say 1 to 2 more hours. And then we should be there. Guide's laughing as I say that. That's not a good sign, is it? Already, I think we made it. Look at those reindeer. Those are just a few, but there are 500 in this area where we are right now.
Yeah.
There are more reindeer than people here.
There's about 70, 80 people living here. There's 500 reindeer. And tomorrow we're going to find those hordes of reindeer and we're going to show you them. I think it will be a really, really cool day to explore this.
Rudolph's making some noise. He wants to be in the video.
To explore this nomad village. It's like a real nomad village. These people live here all year long. Well, they live in different places.
If you want to see lots of reindeer, tune in for the next video. Short summary of this video. What do you think?
It was tough. I'm broken.
It was tough. But it is a crash course on how to ride a horse.
Oh yeah, now I feel like I can ride a horse through anything.
Cowboy, yeehaw!
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, and like this video. And please subscribe if you want to see more of our adventure and our epic journey. Bye!